What's up, you beautiful lot? How are you doing? Welcome back to another video. If you are new here, my name is Radia. I'm all over the place. I'm trying to lose weight, so I'm recording a lot of what I'm doing there. I like lifestyle content, so if I'm, I don't know, painting a wall, I might share that with you. But ultimately, I just like kind of sharing and helping others and trying to be the best me. Today is December 23rd. And I've been doing a lot of, I say vlogmas-ish because I haven't been able to vlog daily, but I did want to see if I could vlog more frequently, and I did accomplish that. I've been vlogging and posting quite frequent, and I just wanted to have a quick sit down with you because we need to talk about what's the next steps. So I have been doing a lot of OMAD, which is 1 meal a day, and the reason I was doing OMAD is because I was struggling with the longer fasts, like the 3-day fasts, 4-day fasts, 5-day fasts. And I thought, okay, so well, if I just completely stop fasting altogether and go back to my old lifestyle, then I'll just go back up to my highest weight or beyond, which was 225 pounds. Yeah, 225. That was my highest weight and where I felt the most uncomfortable and the least confident. I managed to lose a lot of weight, and then I put it on, and then I lose, and then I put it on. And we've already spoken about all of this, and it's about a lack of discipline, a lack of consistency. I don't want to sound like a broken record. So I thought if I did OMAD, I would at least be able to either lose some or maintain my weight. And it has worked. I've maintained my weight. I don't think I've really lost, and that's because I haven't been working out, and I think my meals have been carb heavy. But I'm okay with that. It was almost like I wanted to press pause and be comfortable in pressing pause and not going backwards. So OMAD was my pause because it kept me where I was at. Whereas in the past, what would have happened is I would have gone back to my old ways and then just gone up to my, my highest weight. So OMAD has been extremely beneficial for me. But now it's time that we've got to move on to the next steps, because we can't just, I can't just maintain my weight because I have weight to lose. Now, if you are familiar with my channel, you will know that I have lost weight, put it back on, lost weight, put it back on. And on top of that, I would say I've spent a lot of years saying I want to lose weight and I haven't reached my goal. And at one point I was even going to stop recording. I felt embarrassed. I was like, people are just going to think I'm not serious. I have had people to tell me, why don't you take Mounjaro or Ozempic or whatever. And the thing is, I don't have any problems when people decide to go down that route or the having an operation, surgery. I really don't have a problem with that. But me personally, and I don't know if I just like to torture myself, but when I set myself a goal and it's extremely important to me, like this one, it's important that I just finish it and just do what I set out to do. Because aside from weight loss, what it will do for me is it will build character and it will build discipline and it will build a mindset that I won't get if I do it a different way. So I'm not going to give up, and I want to be able to show somebody out there who maybe has been struggling to lose weight for 20 years, 30 years, that it might be difficult, but you can achieve it. Because sometimes you can think it's not achievable because you haven't done it, and it is definitely achievable. Oh, hang on, this battery stopped charging. Hold on a sec. We're charging again. Hopefully it can continue. Anyway, I don't want to waffle on. What I'm basically saying is I realise that I haven't been disciplined. I haven't been taking it as serious as I probably should have because maybe I'm not at a stage where I'm extremely out of breath, or, it hasn't, I don't know how to explain it without sounding superficial. Like for me, if I was a lot bigger, it would have been more serious. It's very serious to me now, but I can see why maybe I haven't taken it as serious as I should do. But going forwards, I do want to take it more seriously because it is important to me that I lose weight. I've spoken before about the dark marks in between my thighs, although they have now faded. When I was bigger, my legs were rubbing more, and then you get those dark marks in between. Double chin's still there, don't like it. When I wear a tight dress, having to think about, what's it called when you wear something underneath your dress, the thing that sucks you in. Control wear anyway, the undergarment control wear. I I hate that, especially in the summer. Like, it's just hot, it's uncomfortable. So it's something that I really want, and I've decided that I need to take it more seriously. Having done all of these sugar fasting, OMAD, intermittent fasting, 3-day fasting, water fasting, juice fasting, in everything I've done, I've learned so much, and I'm at a stage where I feel like I really have the tools to do what needs to be done. And I've also learned that a majority of this journey I've spent thinking that it was about speed. How fast can I lose the weight? Let's do a 20-day challenge. Let's lose 60 pounds in 6 days. I know that's ridiculous. I didn't really have that as a plan, but I was always rushing because I wanted to get there. And what I realised is, when I'm rushing, I'm not getting there. So why don't I slow down? I might get there. Which is why I've decided that I'm going to embark on alternate day fasting. Now, I don't like the idea of New Year's resolutions, and then I might contradict myself here, right? So I don't like the idea of it, because it's almost like saying we're going to wait for a certain date before we do what we know we're supposed to do. But on the flip side, when the new year comes, it does make me feel like here's another chance to try again. So I understand New Year's resolutions, and I guess I do them even though I don't like the idea of them, right? But I was speaking to somebody yesterday, and she was saying that she's already started getting back into the gym and stuff, so that by the time January comes, she's already back into a routine. And that is exactly how I think it should be. I'm not going to wait until January before I get back on the treadmill, because it can be a lot of pressure, that, can't it? And so I'm going to be starting everything I want to be doing before January. Now, I have been feeling quite overwhelmed lately when I think about everything that I have to do, and then I think, okay, we'll get back to overwhelmed. This is not charging and I need to figure out why. Hi guys, what's going on? It's been hours since it cut out. Since then, well, it didn't cut out, the battery was like on 1%. Then I had to get back to work, and then I went to Aldi to buy cat biscuits. Work is finished now, it's after 6 in the evening. I was just in the office doing some bits and bobs, but I wanted to just continue saying what I was saying. I was rudely interrupted. So I was talking about how I have been feeling overwhelmed lately because I have so many things to do. And so what I decided to do was to make myself a schedule on Word and print it off and put it in the office. And oh my gosh, it's been amazing, because since doing that, I just feel like I'm not so stressed, not so much, like, I felt like I had so much to do, and I do have a lot to do, but putting it on a schedule made me realise that you can kind of like divide your time properly and be less stressed. So I've got like a time where I'm supposed to be doing uni work, a time where I'm supposed to be doing my work, time to work out, time for myself, which is important to put aside as well. So I just wanted to share that, because I have my Rolling 72s fasting planner and journal, which can also be used for other fasting schedules. So this schedule, you can purchase it. You can go to my description box below. It's probably in my link tree. There's a link to where you can purchase this. And what I love about it is the fact that it's a weekly planner, so I can mark off my fasting days, my refeed days, what I'm going to eat on my refeed days, my shopping list, my current weight if I want to, and then I can journal about how I'm feeling, how I think this went, how I feel like this week went, how I'm feeling physically, mentally, sleep, things like that. And then I can also document my goals for the next week. So I stapled this together because I stapled the pages that have passed from this year gone. I'm starting afresh. I do want to get back into fasting. I'm comfortable with fasting. I'm happy with the results of fasting. And if we want to just have a quick chat about the benefits of fasting, it supports blood sugar management, helps with disease prevention, supports brain function, supports weight loss. You know, I love that one. And decreased inflammation. And a lot of our diseases, guys, and conditions are caused by inflammation. So if it decreases inflammation, win-win. And then the benefits of journaling and planning is it helps to reduce stress and anxiety, promotes mindfulness, improves odds of success, tracks progress and growth, strengthens memory, and you can find inspiration and gain self-confidence. Now, the first one up there, it says helps to reduce stress and anxiety. And I told you, as soon as I put a schedule together for myself, I straight away felt less stressed. So I would definitely suggest that if you are feeling overwhelmed, like you've got a lot to do, you don't know where to start, make yourself a schedule. Make sure that in that schedule you're realistic and you put aside time for yourself, and you'll see how much better you feel. So the plan for me is starting next week, only because we're on Wednesday. What day is it today? It's Tuesday. Tomorrow's Christmas Eve. Then this Thursday's Christmas. I'm just going to start Monday, and I don't want anyone to take the mick about, starting Monday. It really just happens to be a Monday. I'm going to start my ADF, and what that means is alternate day fasting. So if I eat today, I won't eat tomorrow. Then I'll eat the next day. Then I won't eat the next day. And I feel like that for me is very, very doable compared to I did rolling 72s, guys. That's fasting for 3 days with only water and maybe a black coffee, and then eating in a 3-hour window or so, and then going right back into a 3-day fast. So sometimes I found that easy, and sometimes I struggle. Lately, like the last few times I did it, I really did struggle, hence why I haven't done it since. So I do feel like the alternate day fasting is so realistic, and it will be okay to do. So I want to do the alternate day fasting, regular workouts, eating healthy, and I just want to finally shift this weight at the beginning of next year. So if you are interested in, look, guys, I know that we've done this many times, but we're only human. Let this be the time that we finally lose the weight and regain our health. I just feel like I want to do something that my future self will thank me for. Once I put in this work, put in this effort, and finally get this done, I can look back at all of the struggles and everything I've been through and be like proud of myself. Like, look, I did it, and now I'm confident, I mean, I'm confident-ish at the moment, but I'm not as confident as I could be. Anyway, I'm going to stop waffling. This is more of a sit-down video today. I'll get back to my vlogging soon. But yeah, those are the plans going into the new year, ending off this year. And I hope you can stay along for the journey. Oh, and guys, stop. If you have not pressed subscribe and you do enjoy my content, or you do want to follow my journey, or you yourself are on a weight loss journey, just click subscribe. I mean, it costs nothing. Just press subscribe and maybe like the video as well and share it. Okay, I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.